And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Bowl 357, but best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the guy, King Hoopla.
And this week, sadly, we do have to start off on the bad foot with bad news. We want to say rest in peace and pay respects to former Miss USA 2019, Miss USA Cheslie Kryst. She recently passed on her own accord, to put it as lightly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to show that, I mean, not goes to show because everybody knows that mental health is a very inside thing, but I guess we'll reiterate that check on your friends, check on the people you care about, no matter how happy they may seem.
Yeah, it's true.
Message.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like, suicide is very...
Yeah, no, I understand. I was just, that's what I'm saying. I just want to make sure that we do convey that message.
Yeah.
But
check up on your peoples.
Of course. Try not to get too much, unless you want to get into a mental health conversation.
Oh, no, sure.
Okay, yeah, we can move on to where we're going to originally start the pod this week, and that is Neil Young's gripe with Spotify, which, if you're not aware, recently famed musician Neil Young, which he's Canadian born but Canadian American, he's a really famous like country musician. He's from Steels or Crosby, Young Crosby. That triple fucking, I can never get it right, but the trio country group that was really fucking popular. But he told Spotify that he recognized that Joe Rogan's podcast, Joe Rogan Experience, was spreading misinformation, mostly about the vaccine and the pandemic, and that he didn't want his music to be a part of a platform that did that. So his proposition, his ultimatum was either...
How do you feel about that stance?
What stance?
Like the stance they took, like
not wanting your...
Yeah.
When you're that big, I could understand that.
Alright.
When you're that big and you don't need the money, you don't need the funds, you don't need the exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's essentially made his mark on
yeah.
I understand it. I totally understand that. But he doesn't want his music to be a part of the same platform that presents the misinformation that Joe Rogan Experience does. And in response, Spotify chose to drop him. Or drop his music, rather, which lost him about $4 billion in market value.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of music, too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of people that love that music. But they also went back and didn't clear it up at all or really apologize. They just made sure to add a disclaimer to certain content to pretty much signify that it would be misinformation or could be misinformation.
It shouldn't be accredited. Nothing's accredited.
Yeah, and it's wild that... It's not wild because this is something that, you know what I'm saying, we would expect to happen, especially now with everything's going on. People are definitely taking a hard stance, and people that have been a part of their culture, rather, as long as Neil Young has been a part of his, would feel like they have enough pull to action, and he does, because I saw boycott Spotify trend. You know what I'm saying? You have people that are loyal followers and musicians and just loyal followers of whatever policies they believe in. You know what I'm saying? So there are people that did move away from Spotify, but it's not like Spotify's going to sink because of Neil Young's music. But it's wild that...
Says something as a whole in a situation about like Spotify and like, you know what I'm saying?
Just big business.
Yeah, big business and like their stance on everything. Like, yeah, it's okay to misuse information. Like, you know what I'm saying? To say it, Because it's not like Joe Rogan just started going on a tangent of saying, he's been saying this shit since the beginning. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now he's adding disclaimer on this misinformation. When you can scroll on Instagram and you see somebody that'll just post a picture of something relating to COVID as a joke, and they'll have like the COVID.
Yeah, the
disclaimer,
COVID
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, you see how it is big business.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're not going to give up something as big. The amount of money they gave Joe Rogan, they still have to recoup.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so that $4 billion they lost in market value, whether that's real or not, doesn't fucking matter to them.
Yeah, exactly.
It would take...
When Drake music's still on there.
Yeah, exactly. It would take every musician pulling their music from Spotify for something like that to be successful. But at the same time, to see somebody like Neil Young with the fan base he may possibly have, being, we'll say, white people, taking that stance so openly, you know what I'm saying? That is, it goes to show you that your heroes are nothing to big business when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
If your heroes aren't big business, they're nothing to big business.
If they aren't the machine, you know what I'm saying? If they're not the machine, you can't be out of your prime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you are a legend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm not trying to discredit nothing Neil Young's done. He might be a legend. He's a music legend. You know what I'm saying? He might be he's a legend. I don't know. So I'm saying.
But not like to the point where he can do that and it kills Spotify. Yeah. Spotify is one of those companies. It's like there's really nothing you could do to kill him.
Yeah, I'm talking like the artist. It had to be every artist on the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every artist just on the top 5 of Spotify list.
And people, the top 5 artists make so much money off of Spotify that they would never do that. Exactly. It would make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a big business.
But I do respect his stance though, because if Drake did that shit, or like shit, I'm gonna start saying Drake. Like shit, fucking Travis Scott even did that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know now. Travis Scott.
I don't know. Shit, fuck. I don't know.
No, Drake's a great example.
Drake is a great example.
Especially for hip hop, he's the biggest artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If Drake just pulled all his music off that bitch, that shit would hurt. Like,
Drake and you know what I'm saying? If
a day and a half or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'd have to scramble to figure some shit out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And all they did for Joe Rogan is put up a disclaimer.
Yeah. And probably give him some more buzz.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they did. It's just more publicity.
That's the thing. Joe Rogan doesn't promote himself.
He doesn't have to at this point. I mean, he promotes who he has, but he doesn't put... And he does his clips, but now with Spotify, he doesn't even have to. It's there in most people's faces.
Yeah. It's the experience.
Yeah. Drakeo the Fit.
What?
I know, right, bro? Drakeo the Ruler's family is filing a lawsuit against Live Nation and other promoters for a wrongful death because of the circumstances in which he died. They're saying there was pretty much not adequate security, and there's no way that somebody who was on the show should be dead if there was any type of adequate security. And they're right. It's true. If Live Nation was a part of that, then it's like...
I feel like it's gonna go straight to the promoter.
It has. I mean,
and
Live Nation is not the only company named there, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Live Nation is not the only people they're trying to put at fault for this. I will say that as well. They are just included. And, you know, people have been griping because Live Nation is also the one that's putting together that When We Were Young tour, or whatever it is. Yeah. And people had stuff to say about that. And, you know, they were the ones that sponsored or put on the Astro World. And so now you've got Astro World and then the Drakeo murder.
Yeah. It's not really good for Live Nation right there. That's not a good look at all.
That wouldn't be a good look for any company, but yeah, especially one that promotes live shows.
Especially with all these lawsuits about to come in too.
Because the allegations is that the security for how it goes rather, the security for that event was kind of like a hiring event thing. Yeah. They just said pretty much anybody that wants to do it could do it.
Almost like the same thing that happened at Astro World.
Well, yeah, but I feel like Astro World, those people were probably employed by a security company that contracts their services. It just wasn't enough of them.
No. It was people that said they just got picked up.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it was the same instance, because there wasn't enough people there. Yeah.
So in that case, yeah, that's one of those. And so the wrong people got to be security,
Yeah.
which led to them getting the drop on Draco, which led to what happened, and what happened happening. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, I feel like Live Nation. Well, I don't know if they're gonna have to step back any because it's looking like Travis Scott's probably gonna come back sometime soon.
Yeah, he has been in the headlines and a couple pictures lately and stuff like
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not looking like
I don't know.
Astro World killed his career necessarily like we thought it was.
Yeah.
He's still gonna be able to put out music, that's for sure.
Because he still posted with Ye.
Yeah, he's posted. He's still making me. He still has an album he has to put out on tour.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? A good chunk.
But that's gotta happen. That's stuff that's gotta happen.
That's what I'm saying. A good chunk of that money for that is probably already spent.
Yeah, exactly. Like that Utopia album just probably got pushed back because of circumstances.
So now it's looking like Live Nation is going to be. It's going to end up taking the full fall for Astro World. At the end of the day.
As you said at the beginning, they should.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah. It was whoever's putting on the show should be providing adequate security, no matter what.
Yeah, I believe so too. So yeah, I just hope that they actually because
they're trying to get $20 million.
Uh-huh.
Draco's family's trying to get $20 million.
Oh, they're just gonna add that to the tab.
To who's that?
To Live Nation's tab, because you got. I'm talking about all the lawsuits they're, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna
Oh
pay for the
yeah,
actual
speaking of
you know what I'm
reference
saying?
to Live Nation, yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's they forking out some money.
Oh, they're gonna be forking out.
Either Travis and them, all of them, gonna end up forking out because Travis still gonna be.
Oh, he's still gonna be found liable in some
Yes,
sense.
yeah, he's still gonna be.
Like I highly doubt he'll get away. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That just wouldn't make sense.
And then the Drakeo, wasn't that Snoop's festival too?
I'm not sure if it was Snoop's festival per se, but I know Snoop was the draw for it. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
maybe it was. Yeah, you are right on that part.
Yeah, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? If his name on the headline, I don't want to throw it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so Live Nation, and it's crazy because as I think about it, every concert I've ever been to, even Little Old Virginia, has been a Live Nation concert. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that just goes to saying like that's the only organizing concert promotion
that you really are going to like when you look at it. Yeah, I mean the ones that most people know. Yeah, it's going to be Live Nation.
You know what I'm saying? You don't go to I guess any rap concert. I feel like I haven't seen live even prior to Wu-Tang concert. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Nas concert.
Yeah.
For a fact. So yeah, it's gonna be different because then that's gonna slow up the concert circuit. Because you gotta figure out who's gonna be.
There'll be somebody like Spotify that has enough money to put one together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like festivals are such a big thing.
Festivals is one thing, but tours, that's what I'm talking about.
There's no way companies haven't already thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially companies that deal in music, they would have to have thought about putting together a Spotify tour at one point, or a tour sponsored by. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I could see it. It would only make sense for that to have been something they thought about as a music company, or a music focused company, in my opinion.
I don't know. For the Spotify to organize concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
festivals I can see.
I can see festivals and
Festivals
tours
I can
and
see,
concerts.
but tours, I don't know.
Because if you could do a festival, you could do
how
all
big
the
a
other
tours you
shit.
talking about? Because I'm just talking about like.
You could do international tours with Spotify.
I'm not talking about because when I'm talking about like Live Nation like concerts and stuff, I'm talking about like small concerts.
They can do those too.
Mm.
They got the money. You know what I'm saying?
Probably so.
Not even probably so, definitely so. To be that music adjacent, it would not make sense for them not to have the money to do something like that.
I feel like they were gonna try and do it already.
No, I mean Live Nation's out there. You know, they just gotta wait for somebody to fuck up to take advantage. Stick to what you're good at too. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Look how fast Spotify has become what it has become.
Spotify was, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Spotify became, yeah. Spotify's that shit now. I don't use it, but yeah, it's that shit.
Yeah. It has a very friendly interface.
It definitely does. It's very easy to use.
Speaking of easy to use, Wordle, which I'm not sure
I
if
don't
you're.
play it.
Wordle,
I see it every morning.
Yeah, Wordle is one of my, it's become one of my favorite things these past few months. But it's a daily game where you guess a word. You have to guess a 5-letter word. You get 6 tries. And every try, it color coordinates the blocks to tell you if they're in the right place or if it's a right letter or if it's a right letter in the right place sort of thing. It was created by one man, Joseph Wardle. It's Wordle, but with the A instead of O. It was created for his
Wardell.
wife. Yeah. But he's white, so it's war.
Wardle.
Yeah.
There we go.
It was created for his wife to just it's like a little daily game.
Yeah.
Got out there, and now it's the most popular shit. You know what I'm saying? For damn near everybody, you see it every day. Those little green, yellow, and black squares.
So do you play? Is it an app itself?
No, it's on your browser. It's in your browser. It's not even an app. It's straight in the browser. It's an in-browser game. And he, like I said, made it for his wife. You see it every day. The green, yellow, and black blocks.
Is it like on a browser? On like hold on.
Just go to Safari and you can type in Wordle and you can play from there. That's how you play. So what I was trying to say is that
I'm sorry. I've been trying to figure out niggas been posting shit. I thought it was an app or something.
No, it's not an app. No, it's just a whatchamacallit. But the guy creates the game for his girlfriend so that she has something to play pretty much every day because his girlfriend is a really she's in word games. He creates the game.
Yeah.
And now you pretty much can, or not pretty much, not you. Godly, you fucked me all up. A New York Times bought the game. And people are worried that it's going to get fucked up because New York Times is such a like money-hungry, monopoly greedy corporation that they're not going to get the experience that they want. But he's kind of put out there that he's working as hard as he can to retain the game in its main form, and there not to be really any type of transgressions with it being sold by New York Times. But it's wild to see that something made by one individual person has blown up so quickly and so fast outside of computer and console gaming that it's gotten sold that quickly. Mainly because you see a lot of fucking indie video game companies that or not even companies, indie video game developers, they'll make a game and they need to, the way that these video games have to gain fan bases is way harder. Then, like you said, you can't even find the Wordle app because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And it's in the browser. So now it's accessible to everybody. And so now this one guy probably has made a shit ton of money off of New York Times. Whereas you have a lot of small groups of people or individual people that work on way more complex like video games that it takes a way longer time to build an audience and be able to profit off of. And I just found that interesting just in tech in general, especially with all the tech buyouts that are going. Because when Xbox started the idea at Xbox, the indie development team, that was really big because they pretty much were telling studios, hey, you make the game, we'll put it on our platform.
Yeah.
And indie games got really big. And then when indie games got really big, that's when free to play got really big. And you get shit like Fortnite that was supposed to be a $60 like full AAA game.
Beta for 2 years.
And now it's technically still, you know what I'm saying? Now they've totally shifted the model of gaming to not be skewed towards AAA games, or just AAA games being the face of gaming. But with that, it's made, like Among Us was so good because it was a simple mobile, like games you can take on the go now are the new shit. That's way more profitable. So a game you can move around is way more profitable. That's why a lot of companies looking at crossplay now.
I think that's all. I don't know. I feel you gotta figure that way out. Because mobile games always been a thing. So
they've always been a thing, but they haven't been the main thing.
They haven't been the main thing, but you gotta remember how Candy Crush came and swept the nation.
Yeah, but Candy Crush was one of its kind. It was.
And then you gotta remember, Candy Crush wasn't one of its kind. It's just like a Bejeweled with candies.
But I'm saying, like, as far as being captivating people like that on mobile.
Yeah, but then you had games like Flappy Bird. Then you had games like
Flappy Bird, the guy got.
Yeah, he got bought out though. That was.
He folded under pressure and took it down.
He folded under pressure. I thought he just.
No, he just took it down. No, he folded under pressure and took it down.
Oh yeah, because so much. Yeah, I would have bought out for all that shit.
And people complain about shit.
Right?
It was about like a month or two, but yeah, he just folded.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say it's not the first game for people to move around with, because you can remember Pokemon Go had niggas moving.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the concept of gaming on the go and gaming on the go without having to really buy anything else.
I'm still
like mobile gaming. Like
well, you still gotta buy any game I just mentioned. You don't have to buy.
But when you think of mobile gaming before, and see, even Candy Crushes, let's say 2008, that's 15 years ago now.
2008 was the first. What was the first fucking? Hell no, 2008. Fuck.
Yeah, because the first iPhone didn't come out till like 2007, 2008.
Nah, Candy Crush wasn't that old. Candy Crush not that old, bro.
Alright, keep on talking. I can do Candy Crush real quick.
But yeah, mobile games, like, especially on the go. I think it's like 2012, man.
Started to. Yeah, Candy Crush came out in 2012.
I just said that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's even more of a, like, we've had what? In 14 years? Well, no, my bad. In 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
We've had how many more? And everybody did not play Candy Crush.
I know not everybody played, but it was a big game, though.
Big game, but everybody playing are two different things.
Shit, everybody's not playing Wordle.
Yeah, they are.
Shit, I just figured out how to fucking get to the motherfucking game just now.
You're one of the only people I know that's know how to get to it, doesn't play it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
You're one of the only people I know that does play it.
That's wild, because my timeline is filled with it every morning.
You're the only person on my timeline that plays it.
That's-
Now
I-
one other
that's
person.
not
Now
true. That's not
one
true.
other person. You're on two people.
Yeah, I don't know.
I promise you that.
But shout out
Two
to
different
indie,
people, yeah.
indie devs. That's really dope. Sony bought Bungie, and it's people are saying, why would they do that? They don't have games, blah, blah, blah. Sony bought Bungie because it was a move for live service games. Essentially, they'll be trying to move into that territory where they make these free-to-play games where you just updated services, you buy packs and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And with a game like Destiny that's been able to do it for almost 10 years now, if not 10 years now, why not go to them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buy Bungie. They made Halo, so they have the experience of making a AAA game, a AAA franchise, and they have the capability and knowledge to foster self-service games. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
That's why Sony bought Bungie.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying? I thought they still had Halo, but they don't have Halo.
Yeah, no, that's 343 now.
Yeah, 343. Yeah, 343.
Yeah.
So, yep. So, hey, there's no loss for Microsoft.
I don't know. No loss for Microsoft because, see, I agree with that because Microsoft doesn't care about they don't care about hardware or software. They care about service, yeah.
They're a computer company.
Yeah, they're going back to their
That's what people. That's a lot of people forget. That's why people forget. The Xbox turned into a family gaming system. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It originally was not.
It really was not meant for that. It was meant for what's in it, what it's supposed to do, and what it's going to perform like. And this is what you get. It's going to be the best about it because it's all computer developers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about Sony. Sony makes entertainment systems. You know what I'm saying? So that's why their games are more entertaining. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't want to say it like that, like it's X's and O's.
But no, it's true. It's because that and Sony had the foot in earlier, and Microsoft at a certain point they can put all the good computer parts in it, but once Xbox Live as a service wasn't like the
grab.
Not the grab or the thing it definitely had over Sony.
Yeah.
They lost their footing, and they restructured, and they're trying to restructure into more of a game service company as opposed to a hardware company in the gaming industry.
Because it's like that video we watched that one day. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about the 360, how there was so much going on with it, the system when it came out. And the came out, and it was so much going on. It was just one simple misfire that fucked up
the entire production line. Yeah.
So I mean, so it's good to go back because like we always talk about that fucking Game Pass is
ridiculous. It's like such an amazing idea.
And it's on PC, so like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's on the phone too, so like you said.
And they were talking about bringing it to Switch a few years back, so it's that games as a service.
Nintendo now.
Games as a service is the next big thing.
And Nintendo opens them up Nintendo ever opens up their doors. The backwards compatibility and crossplay.
Yeah, unlimited backwards compatibility.
Well, they have crossplay on Fortnite, but
like complete crossplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean they're exclusives. You can't crossplay.
Yeah.
And they're not going to port their shit.
Hell no.
Yeah. Because they don't sell Xboxes and shit like that in Japan. Like, that's another thing. They only sell Sonys and Nintendos. They don't sell Xboxes in Japan. They sell literally hundreds of Xboxes in Japan.
Damn.
Yeah, no, they don't sell.
That's wow.
Yeah.
That makes that's wild.
Xbox is not really a thing in Japan.
TV.
Guess we'll get into some TV because we don't really have much music this week.
We don't. Shit. All right. That Cole and Benny track.
Oh yeah, Cole.
I think that's a good highlight right there because it's produced by Alchemist too.
Yeah, it sounded like Tana Talk 4.
First single off Tana Talk 4.
Yeah. DJ Premier, they said it might have possibly leaked the release date for Tana Talk 4, and if that's true, it'll be the 11th. So next week we'll be hyped for it, if that's true. Because this is the week of the 4th.
So is Conway supposed to drop this week?
I don't think, probably not.
But Conway supposed to drop in February.
We're not getting Kanye with Conway's album. We haven't got a single yet, again. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting a Conway album. And this is last Shady one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting that album for a minute.
Nah, he's been talking about it. Like,
he's been talking about it for a year. We're not getting that. This is Shady album. He doesn't have control when this comes out. You know what I'm saying? We'll be waiting for this one. We'll be waiting a minute for this one. But the Golden Biddy track was really dope. It made me realize how much I didn't like Burden of Proof here, and Benny raps so well on this new joint. And for real, this might be Cole's best verse.
yeah,
One of a top
this is crazy.
top 5 Cole verse.
Top to bottom, this shit was crazy. This is one that's like, yeah, this is why he's one of the best out.
Yeah, that's why people, that was one of those verses that made you understand why people totally respect J. Cole.
Yeah. And then also made me realize why I don't do it, or like why I can't do it, because he doesn't do that all the fucking time.
Yeah, he's inconsistent with the amazement is really my thing with him.
I feel like he knew he had to go crazy on this track.
Well, yeah.
And that beat was stupid. Like,
Uncle Al gonna be producer of the year again.
Yeah, it's facts. I think who was it? I think Complex gave it to him.
He's a Complex or Double XL. I saw that.
No, I think Complex gave it to him and Double XL gave it to Hit Boy.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But moving on to the TV. You said you just started watching Euphoria, correct?
Yes. Damn.
How do you what do you think about it?
It's nothing special, but the first episode of the very first season was very gravitating, captivating, because I understood Rue. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understood. Not to the extreme, but I understood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
And that's why I understand right there, that first episode right there is why I understood why this is the most talked about thing on my TL right now. And the episode happened 2 days ago. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, while I do like Euphoria, I do feel like it's just like an X-rated Degrassi. Because once you get into the show... You
say that and I don't get it, and I still don't say nothing against it because I didn't watch it.
Once you get into the show, because like, the things in Degrassi I could see happening maybe in high school. The things in Euphoria to me is like, let's just take the most Euphoria is like somebody who wasn't cool in high school and then met kind of like some kind of cool people in college and then fantasized about how their life would be had they grown up with those cool people. You know what I'm saying?
I don't, because that sounds way too... I don't know.
Sounds way too... Alright.
That's why you know somebody like that. I don't know somebody like that.
It's like, alright, so like imagine somebody who's a super geek in high school.
Yeah.
They go to college and they start hanging around people that do real drugs.
Yeah.
Actually have sex and shit like that.
Alright, yeah.
And so when they go back
home... real life. Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so when they go back home, they were like, damn, if I would have grown up in that type of environment, I would have done this, that, and the third, not realizing that there's no way that a fucking high schooler who's a fiend high schooler is getting a free fronted a 10-pack. There's no way. At one point in the story, a fiend gets fronted a 10-pack.
Hold on, we're not just trying to add discretion to me watching the show before we talk. Now you're telling me about the damn show.
Oh, I mean, I'm not giving you all the details, but I'm saying, like, how many fiends did you know in high school that were getting fronted 10 packs?
I don't know any fiends in high school. I don't think. I was a marijuana fiend in high school, but
Oh
that's
no,
high
I'm
school
talking fiends, fiends.
Yeah, there was no fiend walking in front of doors.
There's no way you're gonna go to high school and be a fiend without being. Somebody's gonna tell on you.
Yeah.
Nobody's that cool in high school.
I think there was a video of some girl doing coke, but that was just one time I seen in high school. But I didn't even see the girl. I didn't even know that. I knew the girl
I'm
was
just
cool.
saying, like, I could understand being emotionally, like, the emotional stuff, the relationship stuff, to an extent.
I'm just going to say, alright, boom. Maybe. We're just only generalizing that because of the era we live in. We're not going to see nobody just coming crazy. You never know. So you never know what some people going through. Maybe just wasn't our generation seeing that shit. Maybe not clucked out like that.
That's what I'm saying, no.
But there are some people that do pop pills in high school.
That's okay. I understand that. They're not popping pills, hitting the fence, snorting it. In high school, where are you getting the money from? Who's fronting you a 10-pack in high school? As a fiend.
There gotta be a story to it.
There is, but it makes no sense.
I don't know. It's
like
Euphoria,
I said,
nigga.
Like I said,
Euphoria.
this show is what it seems like. Somebody who was lame, that went to college with kinda cool kids.
You talking about the person that wrote it?
Yeah, or the whole concept of it. It's too extreme. If they were in college, I could probably believe it. If they were in college, I could probably believe it.
Before I even started watching the show, I said it was like Skins. From what I saw, from what I gathered, people.
But then Skins is like Degrassi, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Skins but Skins, the American version, was just like this.
But I'm saying Degrassi comes first, because Degrassi was out in the 80s.
Yeah,
the original Grady's comes out in the 80s. It's the same type of show, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying I never watched Degrassi's 80s, 90s, or early 2000s.
It's just high school. Super high school.
I don't really care about high school stuff because I lived through high school. And it's not like that at all.
Yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly what I'm
saying.
The
work environment in life is more like high school than anything. Because people still act like they're in high school. Grown adults. So, yeah.
I understand what you're saying, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of TV, Power Season 2. Ghost Season 2.
I need to stop doing that because it's not Power, it's Ghost.
It's just Ghost now, yeah. Ghost Season 2 is coming to an end. And I gotta say, I'm fucking impressed at 50. Like 50 Cent, what he's done with stars in these shows,
Thanks.
No matter how fucking ridiculous the writing can get sometimes in them, I still watch him every Sunday. They captivate an audience. He's the only reason people are subscribing to stars.
Yeah.
And
it's better than Tyler Perry shit.
Oh yeah, I will 100%.
Nobody said that, but we're gonna say that. Tyler Perry shit.
Simple Meth 100% endorses the statement that everything in the Power Cinematic Universe, the PCU, is 1,000,000% better than anything that Tyler Perry has released as a film.
Okay.
Because Tyler Perry,
we're not gonna talk about the plays.
The plays is stupid.
We're not gonna
the plays is fucking stupid.
I'm gonna say, I know you had some family time watching the plays.
But the fucking cannot do the films. The films are.
I'll take away the films if I keep playing the plays. I'll take away all the films if I keep the plays.
I think it's really impressive that 50 Cent went the rapper to entertainer route, but went the rapper to being an entertainer, but being behind the kid. Like, he did everything at once. You know, once he finally delved into it.
Yeah,
once he stopped going 1 foot in, 1 foot out,
yeah.
He dived all the way in, and he did pretty much every part but writing the scripts.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's, 50, one of my favorite rappers of all time. 50, a Renaissance man. Gotta give it up to 50 in my opinion, no matter what.
From Get Rich or Die Trying to running.
To right now.
Every damn show on Power. Every damn show on Stars. Damn near. That's one of I fucking watch.
Yeah, he's the reason that Stars is a channel. Like a channel worth watching.
When the fuck I was up, I think I was up till like 12 last weekend on like Saturday. And I was like, oh shit, I'm on for a reason.
Yeah.
Power, I mean, those stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm about to watch this.
That was me too, yeah.
And then shit, we got Fury.
That Stars.
Fury or something like Fury.
Force.
Force.
Yeah, the Tommy Power 4 Force which is Tommy's story
I don't
starts
know.
right after.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested now that I think about to see Tommy be on the screen by himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? To see if that character can hold his own.
Oh yeah, I think he can. I think that's what they did for that last season. We see like how much screen time he can get by himself, and how much people still watch.
Yeah, because it's been a minute too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. And I definitely agree with you on your take that Meth deserves an Emmy.
Oh yeah, Method Man 100% deserves Emmy for.
I don't know, shit. Fucking Lorenz take too. Goddamn it. I don't know why people acted kind of acted.
I don't know, Matt. Look,
Meth
Lorenz take this, but nah. If only one person could get an Emmy from that show, it has to. In my opinion, it has to be Meth.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Meth murdered that shit. Meth murdered.
Yeah, the courtroom. I don't know. It's something about if you have a good, if it's a good act, and you have a good actor, and then the court, and they make them.
It's a little half a limp he does when he gets up to walk.
Yeah.
Like it's his consistent. Like if you didn't know any better, you would never guess that that's Method Man from Wu-Tang Clan.
Facts.
I mean,
shit,
you
got
didn't know any
that
better.
don't know with the fact that that's probably.
Oh yeah,
that's
of course. But I'm saying like, like if you, Meth killed it. Meth is killing.
It's his tones.
Yeah, he's always the best actor in every scene that he's in.
Yeah, it's
No
crazy to
matter
go
who
from
she's
from cheese
to this.
Yeah.
We was before he was cheated. How I was before Wire, about the same time on it.
Nah, Wire came out. Well, actually, I don't know when he got on the Wire. It's like season 3, 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wire came out like 90.
Nah, Wire came out in 2002.
Oh, it came out.
Yeah.
I think
Came out in
it's
the early 2000s. Cause you gotta.
yeah, it might.
At the end of it, they have everybody has a cell phone. Yeah.
Yep. Because when was the Blackout Tour?
Blackout, Channel 5, Faded Black Tour.
Faded Black Tour.
Channel 5, Channel 6.
Oh shit. Nah, fool. Damn, what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cause Blackout came out 2004, didn't it?
No, not the Black Album.
Oh no, Blackout Tour is 2001, like 2001, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this came out 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out 2001. So, yeah. So, Haha came out first.
Yeah.
Probably
yeah.
so. Probably so.
Probably around the same time.
Yeah.
Meth was stepping into acting as well.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
No, actually, he had been acting before that because they want to do a Method Man and Redman show.
They were gonna do a
that
Method
thing
Man
got
show,
scrapped. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, they had been trying to act. Method had been.
Well, Meth and Red had probably been trying to do shit.
Yeah, because they were fucking.
Yeah, they're doing. They're doing.
Man, yeah, I wish that we could have gotten another 10 years of them maybe just doing acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just
So what the fuck happened?
got old.
No. What the fuck happened to us, bro? Like it's like 4 episodes and they ain't go nothing back to Meth's brother on Power on Ghost.
Oh, that'll be next season.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
well, shit, that was
Just to interact with Lorenz Tate. It'll be something with Lorenz Tate.
with them.
I think so, yeah.
I thought you were saying with the Tahadas.
Nah,
Not LeBron.
I don't really like
Not
Lorenz.
Lorenz. Not Lorenz.
The
I'm talking about
writing is
Meth.
so shitty on
I'm
those
talking about
shows.
Meth's brother.
Yeah, I know. The writing is so shitty on those shows, it doesn't matter. Because they might never ever get mentioned again. You know what I'm saying? Those shows are ones you gotta take week by week as far as writing goes.
I don't know.
Speculating
You
makes
can't
no
just
sense.
put Meth and Redman on the screen together and not feel like people gonna want to see him again.
Oh yeah, of course. But like I said, power writing the show. Where did 2-Bit go? 2-Bit saved Tyreek's life, and now he's out.
But they mentioned him like a couple, like.
But where is he?
They said he left. He's in the wind.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
That's
in the
dumb.
wind. Fuck it.
Let's
I
go
want
ahead.
them to stop mentioning Tasha because fuck her.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start to round this up. We got Donda 2 that Kanye says is coming out to 22. I'm not going to bet on that at all.
Yeah,
It's
it sounds
executive.
good.
Yeah, it sounds good. He says it's executive produced by Future. Sounds good. I'm not
But
really.
that just means that Future just gave him a lot of source material on how to be
Yeah.
how to be in the streets again.
I'll be ready for it when it comes out. That's my statement on it.
I don't know.
I'll
man.
be ready for it.
I
when it
don't.
comes
And the
out.
thing about it is, bro, Donda, as the album is so good, I feel like you could just change the name to it. You don't gotta put a Donda to it. If you're gonna be sucking on this album, you just change the name.
Like I said, that every Kanye album title is fake until it actually happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I see this, I'll believe it. So that's how I'm going about it.
Yeah. It was supposed to get the Kanye documentary this month too.
I thought it was already out on Netflix.
Damn, I don't know.
I haven't actually
it came out
watched it.
February.
I haven't looked for it, so I don't know.
I didn't come out. It comes out this month.
So I don't really care about that. Washington football team, they have announced that they are going to be changing their name to fucking the Washington Commanders. How do you feel about the Commanders being the new Washington football team name?
That's corny. Haha. You didn't think I was going to do that.
I don't get it.
What I said originally. That's very corny.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said it was the G word. You can't say it. You can say yeah.
I can't say it.
I mean, you don't have to mean it. But no, I think it's a.
They don't know if I mean it or not.
That's fair.
They don't know it. They don't know it.
I think it's a fitting name. I mean, it's a Commander-in-Chief, Washington, D.C. All sports names to me are terrible, so all sports
Let's
teams
think
names
of
to me are
a
terrible.
team that actually has a good name.
I can't. Like, I've tried this. It's sports teams are named.
Lakers?
That's a terrible name.
What is the Lakers?
Because they were
Who's the Lakers?
originally in Minneapolis around lakes, so they were the Lakers.
Damn. Showtime Lakers just sounds good.
It just sounds good, but it's a terrible name.
I'm trying to think. Damn, Rockets, I don't know. I mean, that dudes all sound like
They're all corny.
y'all sound like some generic name. You can
All
get from
sports teams' names. are
So what is
corny.
it? What would Mister name his sports team?
I would have stuck with Washington football team or Washington Football Club.
That's such a mouthful, though.
No, it's not.
Washington football team.
Football Club. Same amount of syllables, but not as harsh.
Football club. I don't know. WBC. I mean.
Same. That's what I'm saying. Same amount of syllables, but not as harsh. Washington Football Club. Washington Football Team. You know what I'm saying? Washington Football Club flows.
Yeah, but then they need a.
WFC.
I
For
feel
sure.
like, well, they still need an insignia for that too.
Football. Washington Football Club. Minimum.
I
Washington Football. We
don't know. Yeah, I mean they already have terrible everything else. So.
Yeah, the colors are terrible. They might have, if they wanted to change the name from the Redskins, they probably should have changed from red jerseys. That's just mine.
Yeah.
That's just mine.
Yeah.
I don't know why nobody ever thought that, like, hey, maybe we'll just go gold jerseys instead of red for us, man.
I don't just try to figure out a different color palette.
Because nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares for real. The Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still going to be a mediocre team when it comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We're all in the worst division, so.
yeah. And like I said, all sports teams are terrible, so it doesn't really matter
Okay.
what your team is called at the end of the day. But what it does matter is who is the coach of your team. You heard about the recent lawsuit against the NFL, correct?
Yes, and 3 other NFL teams.
Okay, so Brian Flores, former head coach of the Miami Dolphins, is filing a lawsuit alleging that the hiring process he was going through was racist, and his supporting evidence is essentially showing that these teams were following the Rooney Rule, but post hiring someone else. Meaning that, yes, they were giving him an interview, but he never stood a chance because somebody else was always hired.
Yeah.
And he confirmed this through an accidental text with Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising.
It's not.
It's the NFL. You think he's going to get any money out of this?
I don't know. I don't know, because all allegations. And the NFL did release a statement like an hour ago.
And that said,
Oh shit! It's on these fucking jinx. It's on these devices.
okay, Mr. Two Phones,
Shut up. Damn. No,
even if they're probably saying, we're going to investigate this, we wouldn't endorse this, you know what I'm saying? Or was it something totally off kilter from that?
Yeah, it was something like shit. They disqualified all allegations, stuff like that.
Oh, they disqualified them?
Yeah.
See, yeah, exactly. Nothing's going to come of this.
Hopefully it does. I mean, but it's also, if it doesn't come under, if nothing like legally comes under it, it starts the conversation and it makes it bigger, at least.
Well, yeah, but it's the NFL. It's a good old boys club.
It is though.
There's not enough black people with power in the NFL to change the NFL right now.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it comes
Black
down
power.
to. Even if it raises awareness, there's not enough black people in position in the NFL to change it for that to happen.
There are, but they're not.
It's
the players.
If
they're
the,
not.
they're, yeah, exactly.
The players are in the power, but they're not.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the players, I don't know, shit. One division just did it for one division, just one division.
Full of black people. Yeah.
One division. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know what fucking division has the most black players. They all have the most fucking black players on the motherfucking field. But
the NFL is going to be the one place where they listen to Meth.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because
they gonna listen to
Meth. Look what happened
in
to the NBA. Look what happened to the NBA. The Bucks stopped playing for one day.
Everybody
else stopped playing one day. Shit.
They had a whole fucking CBA. Yeah, they had
exactly.
Yeah, that's very true. Like I said, it's a good old boys club, and it sucks that Brian Flores, who won like pretty much all of his last games.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't want him to do that. The GM, like, that's the other shit that he mentioned in the motherfucking.
That was 2019.
No, he said that was this season too.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They were trying to mark
because they were trying to tank.
He was like,
fuck, I got a winning record.
I hope the best for him, but with the NFL, I don't expect it.
Yeah, no, he already. I think he already knows that his NFL career
is done. Well, if he does, he went out on the right foot. And I expect him for it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him.
Brady's out too.
Brady's out. Sad day. Yesterday was a sad day for football.
Today's sad. Today's the day he announced it.
Oh, today's the day he announced it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Officially, he announced it.
Oh, yeah. So yesterday's a sad day for football. The game will never be the same.
End of an era.
End of an era.
All that jazz.
All of that. Greatest quarterback of all time. Greatest.
Yeah.
Some say greatest athlete.
He's not the greatest athlete.
That's still a big conversation.
That's still Bo Jack.
It's a lot of conversation.
All right, at least Dion. Dion or Bo Jack. But like we said last week.
Or dominate your sport though.
Huh?
One of the greatest to dominate the sport.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest to dominate the sport.
But like we said last week, Tom Brady retiring means more for football than it does for Tom Brady.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with this Brian Flores shit. Brian Flores ousting the NFL and Brady retiring on the same day.
Black History Month.
Yup. I wonder what that means, man. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe Sam Cooke said change gonna come, and he really meant it.
I guess so.
He did. Maybe change is gonna come.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, is it bad that I don't know.
What do you mean? Is it bad what?
Nothing.
No, say what you're gonna say.
I can't phrase it right, so I'm not gonna say it. So.
Who are you?
I don't want to speak a whole bunch of gibberish.
Fair enough.
I do it all the time, so let me at least, you know what I'm saying, hold my tongue with some bullshit.
Fair enough, I feel you on that.
But yeah, Tom Brady retiring sucks for some people that give a fuck about playing Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? But it sucks for like
football coaches changing. Yeah, it just
shows you that,
weird
like,
to get old.
Yeah, that we're getting old. Number one, like, you know what I'm saying? Because every quarterback that we've grown up with
is going
retired. You know what I'm saying? Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's not going.
Oh, no, he's not. Oh, yeah, Aaron Rodgers not going yet. Aaron Rodgers, that's the last one. He's the last one. He's still trying to chase that fucking ring.
And even then, he's still kind of new for me because I wasn't born into football with him. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Brett Favre was a Packers quarterback when I was coming up.
But
yeah.
I don't know. He's still in between, I guess.
Yeah, he's still kind of that era.
Because, like, I don't know, in basketball, since it's kind of like, basketball, you can hang around for a couple more years. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, football, you gotta get the
football,
fuck out
your
of
body's going to...
They'll put you on the coach's bench, but that's about it.
Yeah. Because, what I'm going to say, Chris Paul is still a year younger than LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's
but
he doesn't produce.
Never been the player LeBron has, and he played.
No, I'm not saying.
And he played in college.
I'm not trying to compare the two and what the fuck they done. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? The age, like, niggas getting old, but you can be older in NBA. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You can be older and still produce. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's still crazy. Because one day them niggas gonna be going, dude. And that shit gonna suck. It's not gonna suck, but it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely different. Wrapping up, just quick, we got Joe Cheslie versus Meth Staff in the Super Bowl. Let's not talk about the game. Who you got? Let's just make predictions. Wait, hold on. Right now, no. We still got So we can talk about it because we still got the Pro Bowl.
I'm calling him Joe Money.
Well, you can do that. Nobody else is. Joe Burrow got to face Matt Stafford in a fucking loaded.
And a hometown advantage. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Cut you off. Hometown, home field advantage. That's fucking. I hate that shit.
The Rams are about to be the first team to win the Super Bowl in their home field. That's what it's looking like. The Rams are going to be the first ones to win the Super Bowl on their home field.
You see, yeah, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, after
only why I'm sorry, I gotta make a prediction now. I think the fucking Rams are gonna do it, not because they're playing home, but because I just want to see all them fucking stars get them rings. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care about the stars. I want Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase to get it. I want the goddamn, I was going to Panthers. I want the Bengals to win, but I know the Rams are going to do what they got to do because, like I said, they got the Pro Bowl team, they got the conglomerate, you know what I'm saying? They got the super team of football, so they could do it.
Man, I hope this game is just as better as these playoff games, though.
Yeah, this is.
If we get an OT, in the Super Bowl,
yeah, these were some amazing plays. These were some amazing playoffs. I can say that. Yeah. I will agree with you that 100%. These were the best playoffs I've seen in a good minute.
Yeah.
Like other than riding the high from the Eagles, like into the
Super Bowl, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is one of the best playoffs I've seen. And I was one of the only people rooting for fucking Bengals last Saturday. And when they pulled through, it was fucking amazing. Fucking amazing, man.
They came back.
Pulled through, like I said, they pulled through.
The defense made them adjustments and went stupid.
Yeah, they really did. Hey, Eli Apple, that's Michael Blackson's nephew.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What the fuck? Is he related to somebody else?
No, he's Eli. No, he's Michael
Blackson. That relates to somebody else crazy too.
Not that I know of, at least.
Yeah, Eli Apple's about to get his ass.
Just think about Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Cooper.
I mean, shit.
Cooper Kupp's not.
Oh yeah, because Tyreek Hill's fucking him up.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp is stupid, man. We go. It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be lopsided in the favor of the Rams.
But that Jalen Ramsey and Jamar Chase though.
That's gonna be a good battle.
That's gonna be a dogfight right there. It's gonna be some good football.
I can't wait for it.
I don't know. Joe Money. He might stand taller than them lights.
I don't know. He had a playoff game with 0 touchdowns and 350 yards.
No interceptions, yeah. So, and this nigga didn't fret against Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes against the Chiefs. So
yeah, we gonna see.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see.
I don't know. It's gonna be some good.
Well, that's it for the week, y'all. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Bowl 357, best known as Prince Godbody. It's been dope chilling with y'all. Remember to like and subscribe to the YouTube if you're listening on audio. Remember to favorite, subscribe, rate us, whatever you can.
Follow.
Yes, sir. It does, wonders for us, even if you're only one person. Let me stop talking your ear off. I'm out.
I'm gone. The guy out.
Peace.